Right, I've just had an inquiry about stepped parting beads. Now, the reason they're called stepped parting beads is because that's the name I've just made up. Quite simply, if you've got a very wide parting bead, but a very, very narrow parting bead slot, this is the way to get around the problem in many cases. Everything I say is always predicated with the words, but it depends. So let's make a start and you can see how it's done. What we've got here is a bit of timber which we're going to use as a parting bead. This is purely and simply a demonstration. This is 1/2 inch or roughly 12.7 millimeters wide. Don't worry about the measurements. This is purely so you can see what's going on. This is around about 29 mil wide by 12.7 wide. Now the parting bead slot can be all different sizes depending on where you are and what you're doing. Some slots can be as little as 6 mil. For the Scottish pattern, they generally tend to be about 1/2 inch. But all I'm going to do is show you how to make them fit any size. So you've got your staff bead, your parting bead, and the first thing you've got to do is make sure that you've got the right size. So you put that in there, and that on the scale reads 12.7 millimeters. Right, so what we want is we only want to groove down the bottom. So we lower the blade, lock it in place, and now we move into what the size is. If it is 12.7 millimeters, or let's just say for the sake of argument, it's 11 millimeters. We put the scale to 11 millimeters and we run it through the saw. Now that is probably the right depth, but again, just so you can see what's going on, I'm going to make that a little bit deeper. Now you can see that that's probably deeper than it needs to be. So having done that, that's at 11 millimeters. If the slot is 10 millimeters, we set that to 10 millimeters. So that is 12.7, and that is 10 mil. Now generally, you can say that the slot is going to be around about 8 to 9 mil. So we run that through again. And there you can see it very definitely, the difference. That's about around about 9 mil. That is 12.7. So you can make the parting bead any width that suits your current windows. And then, for example, this is 12.7. Generally around here, the parting bead is around about 9 to 10, but it can be as wide as 12.7. So don't worry about the numbers, just worry about how you're doing it. Now the important thing to remember is that the top sash will slide up and down the smooth side, and the bottom sash should slide up and down the cut side. The reason for that is that the slot or the space on the top sash side is a fixed measurement, whereas on the bottom sash you'll find that you can alter the amount of play with the staff bead. Yeah. When you put these in, this is absolutely just a demonstration model from a bit of rough wood. It's better to just to chamfer the edges slightly, because otherwise the painters come along and screw it up, as they do so often with sash windows. Anyway, that's a very quick demonstration of how to do it. Don't worry about the measurements, worry that it fits. So whatever size the original parting bead was, take that, and if your slot is narrower, then you simply slice it down. Now what you can